Because this year the manor doesn't just have halls, attics and flickering candlelight, it has an ocean. 8 years ago, a letter found me, an invitation to an old abandoned manor and a promise that if I looked hard enough, I'd find the truth. I never really left. 8 years later, I'm still opening those same doors, still hearing that clock tick right before the fog rolls in, and somehow this place still finds new ways to surprise me. I'm diving straight into Misty Voyage, the brand new underwater public map, and nothing in 8 years of playing Identity V has felt quite like this. Legend says, a relic called the Heart of Pelagia is buried somewhere beneath these waves, hidden in a city the sea swallowed whole a long, long time ago. So right now, that's exactly where I'm swimming, 3 layers deep. The shallows, where the light still breaks through in soft blue ribbons. The deep water, where things get quiet and a little uneasy. And the abyss, where something enormous is stirring. I've got a bubble gun in hand, catching fish and jellyfish and crabs as I go, gathering shells and ore to craft oxygen tanks and speed boosts back at the workbench. I even tamed a ride down here, hopped onto the back of a devil ray, and suddenly this ocean doesn't feel quite so endless. When I want the real thrill, I switch over to treasure dive. Pick a character, drop down with a submarine claw, and start clawing pearls and coral off the ocean floor before the oxygen runs dry, dodging oil barrels that blur the whole screen the second you get too close. Every dive feels like its own tiny heist at the bottom of the sea. And when the water starts to churn and a fish king rips up out of the rift, I'm never facing it alone. Every visitor nearby drops what they're doing and swims straight toward it, because that's the one thing about this manor that's never changed in 8 years. It has never once let me feel alone in it. Once the fighting's done, this is where everyone just stays. Friends gather around the bonfire on the beach, trading whispered stories, drawing silly little pictures in the sand, just existing together in a world that usually wants to kill us. It's the softest this manor ever gets. And this weekend, the whole manor is throwing something even bigger. It's our 8th anniversary, and the invitation this time is a wedding one. Stillewald's Banquet, a mysterious feast in a town wrapped in old legends, and every friend I have is already there in their finest, dancing under lantern light like this place finally gets to celebrate something instead of mourning it. Every character is free to play this week, so nobody has an excuse to sit this one out. There's even a real, in-person version of this celebration kicking off today, on the other side of the world, with fans dressed up and celebrating together in person. I've made some of my closest friends inside this game. I still remember my very first match, hands actually shaking, hiding under a bed while a hunter's footsteps got louder and louder. I remember escaping by one heartbeat for the first time.